looked very good. He looked very bright, really lively, dangerous on crosses and all that stuff that you would expect from Sabo. And Fabian was dangerous in his movements as well. So, you know, we're going to have to be very organized in the back against them and aware of them at all times. They're both veteran players, and it's a very veteran team. So I'm sure they're going to sort it out really well and be happy. And you know, Ben's a great coach and keeps it light, and so I think it's going to be a good environment for him.
He's really good at finding that back shoulder. It's going to be a lot of communication. It's going to be two center backs who are talking the whole time and working together. It's going to take a group effort in the back there. You know, I think I know some of his tendencies, but then again, he knows all of our tendencies, you know. So we're just going to have to be honest with him and, you know, group effort in the back and get the midfield involved and defend with 11.
It's pretty normal this season, so it's just the way it is. You know, he's just now, you know, he did a lot of good things for us here and scored a lot of goals, and so now it's going to be our turn to try and stop him. So it'll be difficult. I'm sure he'll be up for the game, but it's an important game. Now all these games are so important, so no matter who's on the other side, we're going to give everything we have to get a win.
Well, you know, Sabri is a handful. I'm sure he'll be stepping on our defenders' toes the whole game and giving him elbows, but yeah, he's a handful, very physical, and obviously technically he's a great forward and he's a true number 9. So it's going to take a good shift from the defenders and the midfielders to keep him quiet. But you always got to be careful with these type of games. When you trade a guy to another team, they always seem to play well against their old teams, you know. So hopefully we can keep him off the score sheet.
There's a rough draft. Obviously, we need to find out where some players are health-wise to try to fit them in, getting games. But you know, have a rough draft of how it's going to go. But things can change in a second. So
I read. Yeah, I read as much as I can, and if I get a book that I'm into, makes the days go by faster. I just got into crosswords pretty hard. So those little things, and this is. And then if it's a long enough trip, we'll bring the guitar, but this might be just a book and crossword trip.
I see it as an opportunity to catch up on some sleep and maybe watch a few episodes of some Netflix, maybe start a new series or something, and probably finish it by the 3rd game or something.
I'm trying to stay as healthy as possible and recover as much as I can. And those are the type of things that's going to get us through, just being good professionals off the field and on the field. So throw on some recovery pants and I'll be all right.